So, according to Zack Snyder, Dick Grayson, the original Robin, is dead, and it was his suit that was in BVS. So, when asked on, I think Twitter it was, if it was Jason who Batman was referring to in Suicide Squad, Zack Snyder replied with Richard, meaning Dick Grayson, Nightwing. Okay, I don't really get what's going on here, because if you don't know what Batman lore, essentially Dick Grayson was the first Robin, then went on to become his own hero, Nightwing, and got replaced by Jason Todd, who then died in a Death in the Family story. And now Zack Snyder's telling us that Dick Grayson's dead, and there never was a Jason Todd. And, oh man, it's weird, but what's even weirder, that on the 22nd of May 2016, Warner Brothers confirmed that Batman v Superman's dead Robin is Jason Todd. Okay. So what I think is going on here is that essentially Zack Snyder is just trolling people, because he's no longer a part of this, this universe. So he might as well just kind of like go out there and say random crap, get people super worried, and then just don't do anything about it. But then, when asked if there was a plan to bring Richard back after Flashpoint, or if he would stay dead, Zack Snyder replied with Carrie. Carrie would be the next Robin. Man. This is just severely frustrating, because also, if you don't know, Carrie Kelly was the Robin from Dark Knight Returns storyline. So, okay, I'm just struggling to get my head around what Zack Snyder's plans were for this universe, because it's kind of severely worrying, the fact that he's just gonna go out there and completely change everything we know. I do know that this Batman was obviously, Batfleck was based off the Dark Knight Returns storyline, but to go and mess up, just this universe so much by changing so much is just worrying, frustrating, and it just makes me so glad that he's no longer a part of, directing this universe. Or, he could just be sharing his, what his plans were for this universe, which, there's some weird plans. I'm not quite sure how I feel about them, but, oh well, at least it's not going to happen now. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was quite an interesting one to make. I'm quite frustrated that I didn't make this video a lot earlier, because when I found out about it, there weren't, no videos on this topic, or this news. So, I wish I would have made it a lot earlier, because then I could have been one of the first people to make the video about it. But, oh well, what's done is done. I just had a lot of stuff to do. But there will be a video coming out soon about how the DC, extended universe, or Worlds of DC, I'm not going to call it that though, because it's a stupid name, about how it's changing, and how Justice League 2, if it does happen, might actually, be pretty good. So make sure to leave a comment on what you think of this news, and I'll make sure to reply to any questions.